Hey fam, this is Foday of Apple Jolly Ranchers bringing you a hero review on Freya, a purple 5-star hero, legendary from the Valhalla event. Uh, so just a disclaimer, I try to stay as unbiased as possible, just bringing you stats and abilities and possible uses of a hero, so you can decide whether you would like to use this hero or not. So that being said, let's dig in. All right, so Freya has the class ability of Druid, which means that she has a percentage chance of developing a minion ally if you give her emblems after you max her out. Her realm affects mana, so like when her HP drops to a certain percentage, she's gonna drop your opponent's mana. Actually, that might be life saving. All right, so coming down to her ability, her stats. I'm sorry, she has a 766 attack stat, which is it's a pretty good attack stat. It's not elite, but it's right under there. That's like decent all the way around. 743 defense stat. That is a that's a solid defensive stat, slightly above average, with a 1339 HP stat, which is it's average but not great. It's like exactly average. So, which tells me that she is built as a utility hero, to be placed in a bunch of different situations. She doesn't excel at taking a hit, but she's not going to shy away from it either. So let's get down to her ability, Raven's Vigil, which has a mana speed of fast. All right, so what Raven's Vigil does is it summons a Raven minion for each ally with a 20% HP and a 20% attack inherited from the caster. That is a pretty beefy minion. I think the standard is like 13%, 14%, something like that. That's a pretty beefy minion. The Raven minion gives a 120% attack boost to all owners' other minions. So when that Raven minion is on the board, is going to more than double the attack power of the other minions already there. All allies get a 30% defensive boost for 4 turns. So she's giving you a minion, which is basically giving you extra HP, and then she's giving you an attack boost. A defense boost over that. That's a solid utility hero, and the fact that she's fast means that you can get that defensive ability in play early. All right, so let's go into uses for this hero. For Titans, I'm not a big fan of using minions in Titans, but she does have a really good attack stat for it. So, like, if you are a fan of it, she's good to go. With raiding and war, like with raiding, like offensively, like as long as you bring in a team that supports her, like I would bring in at least one other minion producer, like you should do pretty decent damage. If you go back to her class ability, she's going to be creating random minions as well. So that's not a bad deal on offense. And on defense, as long as you set yourself up with a good minion producer too, she should be helping you out on defense. For defense, I would run her in the wing primarily. No, take that back. I would run her in the flank, and I would run her in the wing as a secondary option, just to make sure her ability goes off and she get that defensive boost up early. Okay, so that being said, what I will say about this is while she works really great with other minions, I would be careful about stacking heavily on minion heroes, because those minions push other minions out the way. So it's possible to push that Raven minion off the board and you don't get that bonus. So that's my breakdown on Freya. Let me know in the comments if you need anything or if I missed something. Catch you on the flip.